Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a fantastic video for you guys today. If you like makeup that is on sale, you're gonna love this video because I've scoured the internet for the best makeup sales going on right now and I'm gonna share them with you all today. I have a massive list here of some of my favorite products and brands that are doing some great sales during this holiday weekend. And as many as you might know, Black Friday is no longer like Black Friday. It's now like it spans many days. We're gonna talk about it all. Some of these are recommendations that I have, stuff I already own that I would recommend trying if you haven't yet or if you're buying for someone. But there's also some things in here that have piqued my interest that I have not tried. So we're gonna go through it all today. Before we do though, a special welcome if you are a new visitor here. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that you'll consider subscribing before you leave. Also make sure notifications are turned on. And with that said, we've got a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. So let's go through a couple quick ones. I noticed that the Tarte website is doing 30% off site-wide plus free shipping. Tarte isn't like one of my favorite brands, but I do love their eyeshadow palettes. I think they're super giftable. I also love their Glotion primer. I think it's amazing. I did notice as I was going through the Sephora sales that there are a lot of Tarte products on sale over on the Sephora website. So if you're interested in Tarte, I would take a look at both the Tarte website and also what's on sale at Sephora. Another go-to website for me for Black Friday, Cyber Monday is ColourPop. ColourPop is doing 30% off site-wide plus free shipping over $60. Is it just me? It seems like that's a little less than I'm used to with ColourPop. It seems like in years past they've done 40 or 50% off. I could be wrong about that, but I kind of felt like 30% off for Cyber Weekend, I don't know, was not like as much as I was expecting. It's possible that will change. I am a couple days away from Black Friday filming this, so keep an eye on their website this weekend. It's possible they might do some sort of like flash sales or have specific things that are on sale. But right now they have listed 30% off site-wide. I think ColourPop's a great place to look for gifts, especially if you're looking for something more affordable for a makeup lover, especially like a younger makeup lover, like a teenager. I think especially would love something from ColourPop. I love their little quads that they do. Very fun, simple, lots of color stories to pick from. I love their 9-pan eyeshadow palettes, a couple of my favorites that I think are very giftable for someone that you're not sure like what type of colors they like. The Going Coconuts palette, the Blush Crush palette, the Making Mauves palette, and the That's Taupe palette are my favorite neutral palettes from them in the 9-pan series that they do. I'm sure they have some newer palettes that are really good as well. Frankly, I have not tried out a lot of ColourPop this last year, so I don't really know what's new and hot with the ColourPop palettes right now, just because I haven't tried a lot from them this year, but I do generally think they're a really good brand to gift from because they're affordable, their packaging is super cute, and anyone that likes makeup I think would love something from ColourPop. Another brand that I really love, Persona. They are doing 30% off site-wide. I love everything that Persona makes. They have a more streamlined selection of products to pick from, but they have such fantastic products. Really good high-end quality, simple packaging. I love their blush sticks. I would recommend any one of those as a gift for someone or to try yourself. I love both of their eyeshadow palettes, the Identity 1 and the Identity 2. Those are some of my favorite palettes in my collection still to this day. I really love their liquid lipsticks and their glosses. If you are gifting for someone that you know loves red lipstick, I think they have two of the best shades of red lipstick that I've ever tried. Their original red, which is Holy Grail, is like a good classic kind of Hollywood red, and also Phoenix is one of my favorite red lips ever. It has a little bit more orange in it. It's a little bit more brightening. Those are both fantastic. If you know the person you're gifting for or you yourself want to try out a red lipstick, I highly recommend those two shades from Persona. Their Color Theory palettes are really good, really fun. Honestly, I don't think you could go wrong with anything from Persona. The only thing that didn't work for me very well from them is their cream bronzer. It was a little bit too orange on me, but I know a lot of other people love it. So I'd recommend looking at Persona. They are doing 30% off their entire site. Another great brand that has fantastic Black Friday sales every year is E.l.f. E.l.f. is doing 40% off site-wide with orders over $30. There's a lot of new products I have not tried out from E.l.f. this year. This is another brand I haven't tried a lot from during the last year, even though they're one of my favorite drugstore brands. So there's a lot in there that I would personally like to try. I haven't yet tried out their liquid highlighter primer that's supposed to mimic Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter, which I absolutely love. That is something I myself might pick up. As far as like gift ideas from E.l.f., I think their glosses are great, especially their like plumping glosses. They have some really good eyeshadow palettes that I recommend. I really love their bronzers, both their powder and cream bronzers. I think they're fantastic. I like their bite-sized palettes, both the face and eyeshadow ones. Those are really fun. And then they make some just good staples, especially like for your brows. I love their Brow Wow. I love their $2 brow pencil. They have a good slim brow pencil. You know, I love my Shape and Stay brow wax, although this this thing honestly is so cheap by itself. You really don't need to buy it on sale. But just in general, if you're looking to try out something new from e.l.f. or just to stock up on essentials, I would recommend looking at e.l.f. this time of year because 40% off, that's a fantastic deal. Another affordable brand that I'm very excited about some of the sales they have going on is BH Cosmetics. So I did just notice something very exciting. They have brought back the Spotlight palette to their website. This was kind of gone for like 6 months to a year, and then they brought it back. This is one of my favorite highlighters in my collection. If you like a blinding, slightly, well, no, they're pretty blinding. Just say like it is. These are blending highlights. If you like a very intense, very glowy highlighter, you will love this palette. This is the one I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I'm wearing a combination of these 3 shades right here. I pull this thing out all the time, and I'll sometimes dip into like 3 or 4 of these shades. The only one I can't wear on its own is this bronzy one right here. It's a little bit too deep for me. But honestly, you guys, these are all, again, if you like an intense highlighter, absolutely glorious. They kind of remind me formula-wise of the Flower Beauty highlighters. The one that comes in the trio, the one that has the 3 different colored highlighters. These are as intense as those. Formulas are kind of similar. Again, beautiful, beautiful highlighter palette. It says on their website they're doing up to 60% off. The sales are kind of hit and miss. Some things are just a couple dollars off or like 10 to 20% off. Some things are way up to 60% off. They have a couple of eyeshadow quads that I haven't tried out myself yet that look very adorable. They're $4 to $5 a piece. These would be fantastic little gifts. I think they're really, really cute, and I generally love BH Cosmetics eyeshadow formulas. I did notice the Avocado Toast palette is on sale for $12.80. It's normally $18, so that's like, what, 25% off. The Zodiac palette is on sale for $20. This is a great palette for the makeup lover in your life, especially for someone younger. This is another palette I recommend if you have like a teenager that you're gifting for. This is a really fun eyeshadow palette with really fantastic formulas. It's a little bit large. Some would say obnoxiously large as far as like packaging goes, but it's a really fun one to look at and play with, and I think the formulas are great. I also noticed they have these little Unleashed palettes that I had never seen before. I haven't tried them out myself, but they're $5 to $8 a piece. They make some really fun and more neutral color stories. And I would also recommend BH Cosmetics for affordable brushes. I've tried out 2 or 3 of their brush sets. I think they're really good quality for the price that you pay. So if you're looking for a brush set or wanting to gift a brush set, I think they do some really good brush sets that have really good functional brushes in them, and you can find these on sale as well. For those of you looking for something a little bit more luxury, a little bit more high-end, and let's just say it pricey to gift, I would recommend Pat McGrath. I know her products are very, very, very expensive, but if ever there was a time to try out something from Pat McGrath, it's this time of year. They are doing 30% off any order over $50, 35% off any order over $150, and 40% off when you spend $250 or more. I know that sounds crazy, but it probably wouldn't take much to spend $250 when buying from Pat McGrath. Her stuff is very, very expensive, but seriously luxury. The packaging is always amazing. Her formulas are incredible. I tried out just a few of her eyeshadows. I think her formula is absolutely amazing. I would recommend any of them, any color story that interests you. I have her holiday palette from last year. She has a new one this year, but this thing is so much fun. If you're looking for something luxury, you know the person you're gifting for doesn't mind a little bit of color, a little bit of sparkle. These are absolutely amazing. The packaging is beautiful, very high end. I would also recommend any of her blushes. So I have a little blush trio here. I don't think this one specifically is available, but I think she has some quads available, and her blush formula is particularly exceptional. One of, if not the very best powder blush formula in my entire collection. They are amazing. I'm very curious to go back and pick up a couple more shades. Honestly, I don't know that I will. I may be more interested in some of her eyeshadow palettes. She has these new 5-pan Celestial Nirvana eyeshadow palettes. She has a rose colored one and then one that's more kind of like taupey and gray. They look stunning. I'm kind of interested maybe in picking up the set of these. They are a little bit pricey, but again, with that 30% off, that could help a little bit. If ever you've been interested in buying one of her full-size Mothership palettes, the $125 palettes, they are incredible. The formulas, the packaging is more luxury than you will ever feel from another eyeshadow palette. It feels like it is worth maybe not $1 million, but it definitely feels very high-end in quality. If packaging is your thing, you've got to try out something from Pat McGrath, because I think she does packaging better than anyone that I've ever seen. Charlotte Tilbury's close, but I think Pat McGrath might even beat Charlotte Tilbury. So that's a good place to look for those of you that like more luxury makeup. I'd also recommend taking a look at Natasha Denona's website. She hasn't announced any sales yet, but I'm curious if she's gonna do one either on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I can't remember if she's done one in the past, but I always recommend Natasha Denona's products if you're looking for something a little bit more high-end, a little bit more luxury, and even if you're on a budget. I say it every year, but I'll say it again. I think her I think they're now $27. The 5-pan mini palettes that she does are some of my favorite makeup items to gift during the holiday season. The initial price tag is not too expensive, but I feel like a 5-pan eyeshadow palette is something anybody could handle and would appreciate. Now we're gonna jump over to the Sephora website. Sephora has some really fantastic sales going on. I just went to Sephora's website, went over to the sale tab, and these are some of the things that caught my eye. I also noticed that Natasha Denona has quite a few things on sale. Not a lot of eyeshadows, but some other face products, and I do like a lot of her face products as well. Sephora has both the Bronze and Glow and the Blush and Glow palettes on sale for half price, now at $29.50 a piece. I also saw that the Natasha Denona face and eye palette is on sale for 50% off at $31. These were in stock when I checked them this morning, but again, these will probably go fast, so hopefully they're still available when I post this video. A couple more things that caught my eye. The Huda Beauty New Nude palette is 50% off, $32.50 right now. I've heard really good things about that palette. That's also one that's been out for a while. I also saw that the Huda Beauty Khaki Haze palette is on sale for half price, $14. This palette I love as a gift. I've mentioned it before. There are some issues I've had with some of the formulas in this specific eyeshadow palette. Let me just grab mine. I actually have it in my current Shop My Stash, but I still think this is a really beautiful palette. The mattes are amazing. Most of the shimmers are pretty good. The color story is great, and the packaging of this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I've mentioned this palette several times. The only shade inside here I've had trouble with is this gold right here. Hard pans just a little bit. It's a little bit tricky to kind of get some payoff from it. But that said, I still love this palette. It's such a fantastic little palette, and again, very gift worthy because the packaging is so beautiful. A couple more things from Too Faced that I noticed. The Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Second Slice palette and the Sweet Peach palette are both 50% off, $24 a piece. I still have not tried out the Sweet Peach palette. That thing's been around for many, many years. I have never tried it out. Maybe now's the time. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed with all the eyeshadow palettes I've been buying lately, but I would definitely recommend that one as a very giftable palette for especially someone a little bit younger. I just think the Too Faced palettes are really fun because they smell good, their packaging's super cute, and at half price, those would both be great options to gift. A couple interesting things from Urban Decay that are on sale. The Naked Wild West palette is half price, $24.50, and the Naked Reloaded palette is half price at $22. I've not tried either of those. I've heard some pretty good things about both of them. Urban Decay is another one of those brands that I've kind of just fallen away from. I haven't tried out a lot from Urban Decay. Their formulas are pretty good. Their packaging is really nice, so those would both be really great gifts. As I mentioned at the beginning, there's a lot of Tarte products on sale on the Sephora's website, especially in their Sea Breezy line. They had some cream blushes on sale, some cream bronzers, and eyeshadow palette that looked really pretty. Tarte's packaging is really lovely, very giftable makeup because it is such fun packaging. And a lot of their stuff was on sale for like 30 to 50% off. So check the Tarte section of the Sephora website. I saw that Sephora has the Bobbi Brown highlighters on sale for 50% off. They're $15 a piece now. These are beautiful. I would highly recommend these as giftable products. I myself might have to try out one of these. Do you guys know that I have not tried out a Bobbi Brown makeup product since I started my channel? I feel like that's crazy. Maybe this is my time. Big news for this next one. Sephora has the ABH Brow Freeze on sale for $16. It's normally $23, so about 30% off. I love this stuff. I noticed that there were a lot of ABH brow products on sale on the Sephora website. So if you really love ABH brow products, I think the Dip Brow was on sale. I noticed the brow powder duos were on sale as well. So take a look. Good time to stock up on some ABH brow products, or if you haven't tried some out, this might be a good time to do so. A couple quick things I wanted to note from Ulta. They have a lot of mascaras that are going to be on sale for $12 a piece. They have a lot of lip products on sale. The Smashbox Cali Contour palette is half price. I would highly recommend that one. That's a great palette. MAC products are on sale. Their eye and lip products are 30% off. And then also ABH brow products are 30% off as well. So I guess that's both on Sephora and Ulta's website. So those are all the things that stood out to me, the deals that I would recommend or that I am most interested in. Hopefully that covered all the bases. If there is a specific brand that you have your eye on, if they don't have something on sale, say on Sephora or on Beauty Bay or on Ulta, check their individual website because most websites will do some sort of Black Friday deal. But that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that it was helpful for you as you are looking for gifts to give for the holiday season or maybe to pick up some things for yourself. If you know of a great sale going on that I didn't mention, please feel free to leave that down in the comments below. But that's going to do it for today. I'm going to give you one last reminder. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing that out before you leave, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye.